So this is a score page signed by Robert Farnon. I did several records with him, one with George Shearing, one with J.J. Johnson, and one with Joe Williams. And he was a fantastic man, fantastic arranger, very influential. And he and I were friends. I was very lucky to know him. These are just posters, Jazz Fest, and other stuff. This Jazz Fest, and then this right here is we did a couple of records with Gate, 4 records with Gate maybe, and in Louisiana up in Dockside, and that's a poster for one of those records. That record was nominated for a Grammy, Long Way Home. This particular piece right here was done by an artist who was the girlfriend of Ornette Coleman. And so I was trying to help her with the art. Elizabeth at Natfu is her name. She's still around. Going on down, these are just other things that, this certificate here is, what is that about? That's membership, 25 years of membership or something in NARIS, which is actually 40 at this point. So these other things at the top are just flats from records that I produced that my brother decided to frame. And so going further down, this is a picture with me and Lucky Peterson and Mavis Staples. I did a couple of things with her. She was a fantastic person and fantastic in every way. This is at last the sheet music signed by Etta James to me. So it's kind of, how you say, inscribed, but we did like 4 or 5 records together, maybe 6. Further down is sheet music, or a part that we wrote out for Dizzy for a record we were doing, a track we were doing with Miriam Makeba, and I had to re-voice it, change all the changes to fit his thinking. This is a lead sheet or lyric sheet signed by Mr. Tucker, who's the leader of was the leader of the Dixie Hummingbirds. We did a record together with Stevie Wonder and Paul Simon and a bunch of people. This right here is a wall of Grammy certificates. I had 32 nominations and 5 wins, and this is some of those certificates. There's others here. So there's different things there. This is Ornette Coleman's W4, where he calls America his deduction. It's kind of interesting because the way he thought about it. This is Junior Wells, and Junior signed that to me, but he didn't sign his name. He just said to John Snyder. And up here are a couple of photographs. This is just Greg Allman. Did a couple of things with him on other records, tribute to Muddy Waters and a Derek Trucks record and stuff like that. And so that was him and I in the studio in Savannah. And that's that. So this is the back hallway going upstairs to the classical music room. Grammy certificates. There's some artwork by people related to some of the records, posters. I see a gold record for CD sales of RCA reissues. Here's some more Grammy certificates. There are 32 Grammy certificates for Grammy nominations, 5 of which won Grammys. There's signed, there's more Grammy certificates here, and there's also signed music by Etta James. There's a signed piece of her. She signed At Last. And then that's Dizzy signed something, piece of music that I coached him on for a record date. There's also a W4 by Ornette that you'll see coming up. And those are lyrics by Mr. Tucker for a record with the Dixie Hummingbirds. There's the Ornette W4. America is his deductions.